Okay, so what we're going to do in this video is go over how to put in a disconnection or connection request from EON or EON. So some of the sites we do for them are Bellardo, Hall Road, 271 Collins, and Klein Street as well. So they're kind of around the 20th mostly, and then there's a few at the end of the month, Parramatta as well, Parramatta Apartments. They will email you an email that looks like this on the right here, just saying, oh, apologies because they down here they mix them up, but they'll send you an email just with the details of what they need done on this job, and all you have to do, it's very similar to the UST one where we add a job ourselves, a job line in Airtable ourselves, and we just put the details in. So we'll do these two, and just let's see how we go. So scroll all the way to the bottom is what I usually do, and again you can add in any of these pluses. Remember, if you add a plus under a grouping, it will use that grouping and have it already filled in. So for example, it's grouped by due date here, which means that if I click on this, it will raise a job for the 25th. If I click on this, it will raise a job for the 1st. You can do either of those, or you can just add a record here, and it will put it in down below, and there won't be a date on it. I think that will scroll all the way up to the top here. Yeah, and you'll have the job at the top. Any of those work. What I'll do, I'm going to make two empty ones. I'll just go back down to the bottom and delete these ones. And then we'll scroll back up. So we'll do one at a time. So we'll open this. I like to do it through here where you can open the job. Due date. So what you want to do, the company, we can't do anything. Due date we can, job type we can, subject we can, body we can. Some of these we can and some of these we can't. Actually, just hold that thought. I'm just going to change this view for a sec. All right, now I've fixed this up a bit, so I've made it a little neater and made a good view for it. And I'll just put this in alphabetical order. EON, answer, font, yes, and then more. Okay, so our main view we're going to use is the EON. And if you click on EON on the top left here, you'll see adding EON job. Let's pretend that this wasn't here, and we'll just add a new one, and that will scoot all the way up to the top. Okay, we'll expand it, and we'll just do one at a time. So we'll do this first one, and we'll add in all our details that we need. So the first thing we want to do is add a meter number, and we have our meter number here. Carrum Downs Hall, I believe this is also known as Hall Road, when we read the site monthly. So if I put this in here, you'll see most likely there's no record of the job in our reference table. So you put your number in here. If there is a record of the meter, like this, just click on it, and that should fill in everything. Then all you need to do is put in job type, due date, and any special instructions in the comments. If there's no meter number, no record, click create. Then you'll have your meter here. This is the entry for the meter. Click on that. That will open this menu where you can go and adjust the details of the meter number. Site, we'll add hopefully Hall Road. Hall Road is there. Now remember, again, if it's not there, Klein Street. Let's say one like Klein Street. Oh, well, that one's next actually, so we'll do that next. So we'll do in this case, we'll do the one that has it, Hall Road, and you can see that the site address matches in Carrum Downs. Okay, Click on that, Hall Road. That will fill in a few details like the address, the company, which is important, and usually the access details if we've got any. Now, Hall Road is a shopping center. I'm not sure where the switches are because their meters are. The meters are in each shop. So you probably have to go to center management. So go to center management. But a most likely instance of you doing something for Hall Road will be going to the shop and speaking to the people there and just saying you need to pay your bill or I'm coming back. That's usually what I do with businesses anyway. So you've got that. Now tenancy. Check the tenancy details. Shop 28. Shop 28. Levels, no level needed. State, Victoria. And I think that's all you really need to put in there. Yeah. So click away. And job type. So we want to do a disconnection for non-payment. The due date. We put the due date to be, where is it? They want them to be done on the 25th. Okay, and before 2 p.m. So usually, well, by law, we can't do any DNPs after 2 p.m. Complete by 2 p.m. Kaboom. And that's that. And you'll see you've got all your details in here that you need. And if we now go to our ad hoc jobs, you should be able to see Hall Road is in there and you have everything that you need to complete it. Yep. Mean number, job type, site, tenancy address, access details and special instructions. Yep. So we'll do another one. So they also want this one done on the 25th. So we'll use this one because then we don't have to put the due date in. Now you see right now this one says answer. Now the important thing is once we link a meter with a site, that site is linked with the company. And once we put the company name in, that will automatically fill in this job number, this company job number. Okay, so we don't have to do anything after that. That'll get filled in automatically. So right now it says answer, but once we put the meter number and we connect it to a site, it will generate a job number and the EON, which is important for the billing because we need to be able to denote it as an energy on meter. So we'll do this one first. The meter number we want is this one. Create. Now our site is Klein Street, and as we said before, we don't have a so they call it Spencer Street. They also call it Canadian because that's the suburb it's in. But it's on Klein Street. So it's Klein Street. Oh, it's also Spencer Street. I don't know why they call it Klein Street then. Klein Street, Spencer Street, Canadian. Doesn't matter. So I'm just going to call it Klein Street. We'll go in. So we created this site. Now we need to put in some of the details. And we've got 21A. Let's put that into our site address. Access details, I have no idea, to be honest. Although, if I go to our read sheet, we should have some of this info. Klein Street electricity. Klein Street water. Here we go. Door code. Ta-da! Oh, it looks like that is that. So you can see here we've got 508 Klein Street and 112A Spencer Street. Door code 0852 star. Code 852 star. Go with that. Company. Now watch this. So we'll go energy on. That's all we need to put in here. Now that we've got energy on in there, boom, that automatically fills out. See? So anyway, we'll go back to our meter number. Site address, this, apartment 15, Victoria. And I think that's it. That's all we need to do for that meter number. Job type, disconnection for non-payment. Comments complete before 2 p.m. And that's it. And that's all filled out. And again, we go into here and we can see we've got all, let's expand this. We've got all of our relevant details in here. Yep. So that's it. Once that's done, once we've got the results for that. Remember, EON can't see what's in this Airtable or in this Airtable. This is just for us to be able to easily allocate jobs to our guys. So once it's done, you need to keep this email in your inbox and just reply to it. And in these cells, so like reply all, I usually copy this and go, hi, results below, Control V, and you put in the disconnection date and time. So 21st of the 3rd at, say, 12 p.m. Something like that. Yeah. And then that's it. Send that off, and that will be how we tell them that the job's done. And that's all you need to do.